Motorhead Garage, presented by MHG Protective Coatings, coming to you from Borla Commerce Park.
Welcome back to Motorhead Garage, presented by MHG Protective Coatings. If you are an off-roader, you no doubt have a winch on your vehicle, and you no doubt have found that these metal cables that come on those winches are worthless. And my friend Todd here, you found out the hard way that they weren't worth very much. And what did you do to remedy that problem?
I was not happy with the steel cable. It kinked, it had burrs in it, cut your hand open. Just was not a pleasant experience. Looked into synthetics, bought one. Did not have a good customer experience. So I went out and figured out how to source it and found it and started sourcing and selling winch rope on eBay originally.
Looking at the rope, it's hard to wrap your head around the fact that it's actually stronger.
Correct, yep. The synthetic rope is actually stronger than the steel cable that it replaces.
What are some of the other advantages then of the rope over the cable? 1/7
the weight of steel cable. It'll actually float on water. So if you're in mud or in a water situation, you can throw the rope across and it won't just sink down. Obviously the hook will sink, but the rest of the rope won't sink. You'll be able to grab it. Whoever's helping you recover will be there ready to help.
Why is it important for it to be lighter than the cable?
1, to save weight savings on your suspension. 2, to make it easier to manage. And 3, just a lot easier to work with.
And we're talking safety issues as well. If something happens to that cable, it should snap or derail while you're using it. The rope has all kinds of advantages over that. So
the steel cable actually, once done, twists as you pull on it harder. The rope, it has a 12-strand braid. It goes around each other, creates a non-rotational force when you're pulling on the rope. That allows you to compound winch and use pulleys and not have to deal with that twisting factor.
And when it twists, you're talking about derailing here. On a standard winch, you have rollers.
Yep.
And that can create all kinds of problems with the rollers and the snatch block or anything like that.
What you run into is the steel cable works great with the rollers, but you'll get the synthetic rope in here, and this counter to what you're probably thinking. The rope will go through here and then actually get in a spot the rollers don't want to bind. So any surface rust or anything on the rollers is detrimental to the rope. We actually replaced them with an aluminum Hawes fair lead. These are billet 6061 aluminum that we have milled, machined, and anodized in Kansas to our specifications. They are baby butt smooth, so the rope will just roll right over them and not bind. They're a much better solution than the steel rollers.
How simple is it to install the rope?
The process is very simple. You just take and remove the steel cable. Sometimes you might have to fight the drum connection a little bit, but it's not a big deal. Remove that steel cable. Make sure you don't have any burrs on the winch drum. The biggest thing is to change out those rollers for an aluminum fair lead. Take and put the rope the same way it was mounted. We actually do a couple tricks. You can check them out on our website for how to put them on.
So now it's not just the rope you have on the winch itself, you brought a couple others along with you.
So we actually brought our Amsteel Blue. This is a 3/16 by 50 foot. This rope is premium US made. We also do Diamond Line and we also do Dimeback. This is a Dimeback here and that's also Dimeback. That is a 3/8 by 80 foot. That is a very common rope on your truck winches. We have a whole chart on our website that helps you find the right fitment for your truck, or you can call or email.
So depending on your vehicle, what kind of strength are we talking between these two ropes?
So the 1/4-inch rope that we put on this winch right here has an 8,000-pound braking strength. The 3/8 that we'd use on a Jeep, like that pink one right there, will have an 18,000-pound braking strength.
Amazing. Now your ropes are super tough, they're abrasion resistant, but what if there is a problem when I'm riding out on the trail in the middle of nowhere?
So as we all know, things happen on the trail, and when you're stuck, you'll do anything to get out. That's just part of recovery. What we do sell is a Factor 55 fast fid. These are super handy to have in your glove box. Put this together, and you can use this and a knife or a pair of scissors and have your rope spliced back together in about 5 minutes. Be back to recovery or doing what you need to do.
And these little gizmos here, I recognize this from the sailing world. And tell me how these are used.
So these are soft shackles. As a replacement for your steel shackles. They also have another function. We use them with our winch rings. Take and open this up, wrap it around a tree saver, whatnot. Put this little ring in here, put your rope over the ring, close it back up, and now you have a lightweight pulley.
So you're doubling the mechanical advantage.
Or you're able to do a redirect to get the forces where you need them.
Fantastic. And the advantages over a hard shackle is you can put this anywhere you want it. It's not going to mar the surface either, so you can keep your vehicle looking nice.
Yep.
That winch ring there, what's it rated to?
10,000 pounds.
And we've got a bigger one here. This would be more for your Jeeps and your trucks and that sort of thing.
That one right there is rated for 20,000 pounds. It's for up to a 10,000-pound winch, and we do have another size larger.
And speaking of larger here, fair lead here, again, for the trucks over the UTVs?
Yep, that's our 10-inch fair lead. That's a double thick fair lead. So it has twice the thickness of a standard fair lead to give you larger radius on the front. So that way when you have to do an off-camera pull, you can guide the rope onto the drum easier.
And to show you these guys aren't messing around, check this out. Here's a little rope back here. Oh my goodness. What is this for?
That is in case you get your dump truck, your tractor, your semi stuck. And then you might also ask, how do you connect it?
That was going to be my next question.
We make big soft shackles.
Oh my goodness. What kind of weight are we talking?
These are both rated around 150,000 pounds.
Wow. And guys are using these in the towing industry?
We have winch rope making it into the towing industry, and we also make tow bed specific winch fair leads.
Well, there's no doubt these guys are serious about what they do, and their ropes can handle anything you can throw at them. Check them out at CustomSplice.com. We will return with more Motorhead Garage presented by NHOU Protective Coatings right after this.